Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to Mindset Change with your sister in prosperity, Carol. Change your thinking, change your life. Welcome. Now, I want to welcome my returning subscribers. Always know you are loved. And my new subscribers. Always know you're welcome to the Game Changers and Change Agents. And my forthcoming subscribers. Always know here we are doing life push-ups. Because it's our time, Africans, to take our power back through knowledge, which is power. The knowledge which belonged to our ancestors, but the Wakoloni stole it. But now, the fourth generation, we have that knowledge and we have brought it to you, our sisters and brothers, because it is written, be your brothers and sisters keepers. Okay, so that we can all march to our greatness, we can all march to the next level together. Okay, that is why we need to work as a collective. We don't want to leave anybody behind. That is why we are spreading the word that the earth has changed from the old earth, the Kali Yoga system, to the new earth, the Messianic kingdom, uthamaki wa thayo. Okay, so now our topic today is and hey, I almost forgot. I hope you're still taking good care of your mental health, because now we agreed, because now we have known our mind is everything. Our mind is our superpower. Our mind is our best friend, yet our mind is our worst enemy. That is why we need to be mindful, to practice mindfulness, okay, so that we can attract good things to us. Because you attract who you are and you do not get what you want, okay? Because everything comes from within, not in the without. As above, so below, as within, so without. I hope now you have mastered that law, and you will go do more research about that law. As above, so below, as within, so without. So that we can change whatever you want to change, because change comes from within, not from the without. You have to change yourself in order to attract good people, good situations, good everything. You have change must come from you. Okay, I hope we are together, and at least now we are getting somewhere. And at least now we know how to raise our vibrations, because I told you everything is energy and energy is everything. I'll keep on repeating this like a broken record until the day you people, you will get it in your DNA, because we don't want to leave anybody behind when we are moving to the new earth. Some of us are already there on the new earth, but we don't want to leave you. That is why we are coming back for you, so that we can all go together to the new earth. Okay, now so take good care of your mental health, because now you know your thoughts create your emotions create your life experiences. As simple as that. Everything is energy. Money is energy, love is energy, opportunities is energy, everything is energy. So you have to guard your energy. You should make energy your currency. Okay, I'm telling you, the beast system, they don't even take money as their currency. The beast system takes the beast system do not take money as their currency. They take energy as their currency, and that's why they prosper, because they know how the people attract things to themselves. Because you are a magnet, you attract things to you. You do not get what you want, but you attract things to you. Okay, but they hid that information from us Africans, and they told us to keep on praying, not to take any action. You keep on you pray and you take action that will align with your energies, okay, so that you can manifest good people, situations, events in your life. Okay, now our topic today is why the Freemason leader was in Kenya. I'm sure you know that the Freemason leader was in Kenya, and these people, these media people, they cooked a story, because they are the system, the matrix. Okay, they are the system. Now, even if you have a president, your president is not the one that rules you. You are ruled by the system, the Roman Empire, the Babylon empires. Those empires outside the country are the ones that rule us. Our president is just a puppet to be controlled. And guess what? Your president is not in good terms with Uncle Sam. For those who do not know who is Uncle Sam is Trump, America. They're the one, they are called Uncle Sam, because here we are talking with coded messages. Okay, now your president went to China to merge with the China government. Now Uncle Sam is not happy. So Uncle Sam amejam ile mbaya. So expect anything. Because I had a story somewhere that there's a day, I don't know whether it's somebody from UN, he did something to Netanyahu. And you know Netanyahu and Nani and Uncle Sam are like this. So that guy, his bank account were freezed. He was monitored everywhere he went, and he lost his job. So all negative things you can ever think of, they befalled him just because Uncle Sam was unhappy with him. So kitaramba mutu. But that is not our story for today. Now, I was talking to you about the leader of the Freemason. That guy came. And guess what? That guy did not come at his story that ain't what. You ask yourself, since when has the devil been broke? Since the days of the Son of God, have you ever heard that the devil is broke? The devil is never broke because he's the ruler of this world. And we were in his age. So he took everything from us. As the chosen ones. We were the one who were broke. But the devil was very rich. Now guess what? That week he came, it was year week 12th May. That week we had full moon in Scorpio. Okay, I always tell you that this cosmic news, you should be listening to this cosmic news, because they will help you align your life. Because I told you, God works with a lot of times and seasons. God uses the planets, the stars, the asteroids to bring forth whatever you want to bring forth. So that when those planets and those asteroids align, that is when blessings, either positive or negative, they usually come to Earth. Nothing can ever happen before those stars, planets align. As above, so below, as within, so without. That law. Okay? But now the system lied to you. Because they don't want you to wake up. You guys, you should be very awakened, because the people we are dealing with are watu wako rada ile mbaya. So we also need to be rada, so that when they try something, we encounter it and we bypass it, so that we can be able to take our age. Because this golden age came on 1st April. It's our age, Africans, the Black Hebrews. And remember the history of Black Hebrews, the Queen Sheba dynasty, the legitimate dynasty of Queen Sheba. It was wiped out from our original Bible. In fact, the first Bible was called the Aramaic. It was black. Okay? Now, that Bible was I don't know what happened to it. But when you go to there's a library in Egypt called Nag Hammadi. When you go to Nag Hammadi, you will find that black Bible. The Aramaic is in Nag Hammadi library in Egypt. It's there. But when the Emperor Constantine said that all these old Bibles should be taken away, there are those people who hid those Bibles underground. And when archaeologists went, they were able to retrieve those Bibles. So those Bibles are the one in the Nag Hammadi library. Even when you go to TikTok or YouTube, when you just type Nag Hammadi, those Bibles will come. Those Bibles from the ancient, the Aramaic, the original Bible, the 17th century Bible. That Bible has everything. Even our stolen calendar, the Gregorian, the lunar calendar, which our ancestors used, is in that Bible, in the 17th century Bible, the Aramaic, which was black, because it was from the Black Hebrews, us now, the legitimate dynasty of Queen Sheba. Okay, now, because it was a full moon in Scorpio, and Scorpio is a very powerful sign, because Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Those who know astrology, those who are awake, they know what I'm talking about. Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto, and these two planets are very strong, very powerful planets. And now, if those people from the other side, they know how to exchange blessings. They usually use such transit, full moon in Scorpio or new moon in Scorpio. And then Saturn, not Saturn the devil, Saturn the planet. We have a planet called Saturn. Now this Saturn rules karma and time. The spelling of Saturn is Saturn. Go do more about Saturn. Now there's a way they have manipulated the system, and now Saturn has trapped us here on Earth. When people die, when they go to the first heaven, the first astral, they usually come back. The law of reincarnation of souls, because they are trapped by Saturn, the planet. And that is because the beast system, the rulers of this world, there is a way they have manipulated the system so that we will never ascend to higher realms of consciousness. When people die, they usually come back. Now, the people usually recycle. Just because they hid the truth. They hid the gospel that was preached by Yeshua HaMashiach, the legitimate Son of God, who was black, and they painted him white. You see, I'm telling you, you guys have to wake up, because these people wamecheza karata mbaya. They played with our mind, because they know Africans, we are everything. Eh? That is why they hid information, because our intelligence is on another level. That is why you can see even the Gen Z can be able to hack Twitter. It's called the X. Yeah, policy wa Tanzania. Can you imagine? It's because Kenyans are very intelligent. Okay? Because whatever knowledge we are giving you, it was possessed by our ancestors, the Kabiros. And those Kabiros, they were from Kenya. But by that time, they were living in the land of Kush, the kingdom of Kush. When they left the kingdom of Kush, that is when they came to Kenya. Okay, so you see, our ancestors were very intelligent, and that intelligence of our ancestors, we still possess it in our DNA. That is why we are telling you to wake up. We want to remind you about the intelligence of your ancestors, because you still have it in your DNA. It's in your memory bank, in your subconscious mind, in your soul. We only need to remind you who you are. The I am that lives within you. We only need to remind you who you are. So when you start working on yourself, you remember who you are. A very powerful soul. The I am. The legitimate dynasty of Queen Sheba. Africans were very bright, but now the lack of knowledge is the problem, and ignorance is the problem. But that is a story for another day. Now I was telling you about this leader of the Freemason, why he came to Kenya, because he knew. Now Saturn was in Pisces. No, Pisces, because the 12 zodiac signs, they are 12. Now Saturn was in the last zodiac. It's called Pisces, and it was 29 degrees. Now here is the catch. When planets or signs are 29 degrees or 0 degrees, that is when your blessings are exchanged or stolen. And the Roman Empire, they know that when a planet, because a very powerful planet, the outer planets like Saturn, Uranus, Pluto, Neptune, those outer planets, those heavyweights planets, they are outer planets and inner planets. But they like using the outer planets because they know the outer planets are very powerful. And those outer planets, they usually govern generations. That is why I always tell you that souls are governed into 3 categories. We have cardinal signs, fixed signs, and mutable signs. Okay, all of us in the whole world, we are categorized in those three signs. Now they know how how God works, and they hid that information from us. That is why they are able to steal blessings, our blessings. Now, Saturn, the ruler of time and karma, was 0 degrees. Was 29 degrees Pisces. Now it was the following day. It was turning to Aries. Now you see, it was 29 degrees. After a few days, it will turn to Aries, and it will be 0 degrees. Now you can see this 0 degrees and 20 degrees are very critical degrees. Here is when your destinies can be exchanged, your destinies can be stolen. When any of your sign is 0 degrees or 29 degrees, that is where your blessings can be stolen or your blessings can be exchanged. 0 degrees or 29 degrees. Go do more research. Whenever I give you this hidden knowledge, go do more research about anything I tell you. Go do more research, because you need to be awakened souls, not sleeping souls, so that when somebody tries to steal your blessings, uko random buyer, and you'll be able to guard your blessings. Okay, now that time when he came, that Freemason leader, Saturn was 29 degrees, and after some few days, Saturn would be 0 degrees. And this is the time, because we were in the full moon of Scorpio. Now, full moon means endings and new beginnings. Now, you see, they had a very good window to exchange or to delay our our golden age. But sisi ni kina nani? We were ahead of their time. We are ahead of our time. Tulijua, because God is talking to us like never before. If they try anything, God is speaking to us like never before. We were able to reverse whatever they were trying to do. So he was not able to exchange that destiny. But there are some Gen Zs that saw him somewhere while he was trying to do whatever he was trying. Now, when he saw that the Gen Z, and they know how the Gen Zs are ahead of their time, they knew hapa kitaturamba, and these people will go to TikTok to tell everybody. Now that is why they called the system, because the system ni ile. They called the system to tell the system that make a story. Now go say that the Freemason, they don't have rent, they have not paid their rent, and their hall, it will be shut down. That was just a story so that they can cover up what the Gen Zs had seen their leader doing. You see, hapa ni karata tu zinachezangwa. That is why we are telling you to wake up, because whatever happens behind the scene, whatever happens behind the scene, hey, if you happen to open your spiritual eyes or open your spiritual ears, I'm telling you, zile vitu utaona pia utajistua. You will be shocked. These people are very awakened. That is why we are telling you to also to be awakened, so that we can raise our vibrations, because now we know everything is energy and energy is everything. Okay, and if you want to know the secrets of the universe or the secrets of God, think in terms of energy, vibrations, and frequencies. Those are not my words. They were spoken by our ancestors, the Kabirus, the Black Hebrews. Okay, because also they were awakened. They were ahead of their time. That is why we need to wake up, to remind ourselves who we are, whose we are. Okay, so that we can be able to bring forth our golden age. We can be able to manifest our King Habinga, because as we are the ones that are delaying the king, or we are the ones delaying the change. Because when we vibrate quite a number, we'll be able to overturn this Kali Yuga, even in one day. We can be able to finish this, whatever is happening in this 3D. So you see, so we are the ones delaying ourselves. Now we have to become the change we want to see, so that we can be able to take our power back, us as Hebrews, Black Africans. Okay? Now the guy, Kirimramba, he was not able to do whatever he wanted to do. And then we had another, it's called transit. It was Sun sextile Uranus. Now Uranus rules sudden events or sudden changes. And now when you hear Sun is our life force. Uranus is rules. Okay, Sun rules our life force. The energy that we use is from the Sun. And Uranus rules sudden events and sudden changes. So you see, these people, they had done their calculations, and they knew what is coming. Full moon in Scorpio, Sun sextile Uranus, Saturn 29 degrees going to 0 degrees. Unaona, the gate was opened. And where is the gate? In Mount Kenya, Mount Zion, because they know God controls the universe through Mount Zion. So you see, the ground was set, the ground was ready for the shift, for them to steal our blessing. But Kiliwaramba, we saw what they were doing, and we returned back to sender. That is why you need to be awakened. Always listen to cosmic news, so that when these people try to steal your blessings, they won't be able to steal anything from you. So you see, Kiliwaramba, they were not able to steal, because I'm telling you, the way these people have prepared themselves, that is why they brought Pope Leo. Leo means lion of Judah, but that is a fake lion. Our Simba is coming. King Habinga is the Simba of Africa. He's coming. Let him come. Those fake the kingdoms, because the kingdom that is coming with King Habinga, it will swallow all their kingdoms. That is why you see they are coming to Kenya, so that they can block whatever is coming, because they know when King Habinga comes, those kingdom of theirs, the kingdoms of this world, will be swallowed by the main kingdom, the kingdom of God, the kingdom of Zion. That is why they are in panic mode, and they are waiting for gates to be opened in the spiritual realm through Mount Kenya, through Mount Zion, so that they can tamper with their golden age. But this time we are very awake. They should know that times have changed, and as we are not our parents, as we are another breed, we are on another level. We are vibrating at 1,000 HZ to Korada Mbaya. So we will be able to guard our Odhamaki, we will be able to guard our golden age. You see, that is why we are trying our best to wake you guys up, so that we can take our power back. Wacha tusiangushe akina Tore. Unaona vile nini Ibrahim Tore amejitolea. We need to jitolea like him. He's trying his best to save Africans. Yeah, but he should not worry. The king is coming. Simba of Africa is coming to help him to overthrow this Roman Empire systems which are oppressing us. Change is coming. I'm telling you, change is unstoppable, because the wave is all over. It's only a matter of time, because I'm telling you, King Habinga must be equipped very well with the spiritual powers, because the people he's coming to deal with, those people are not a joke. Watu kama ujakaa rada, watu takuangusha, why lie? That is because they hid information that could help us, and now they are using that information against us. That is why King Habinga now is being taught all secrets of the universe, so that when he comes, he will be ahead of the other side, and he will be able to conquer everything. The way the Alexander the Great conquered the world, King Habinga is coming to conquer the world. Okay, so I hope now in Korada, now you know why the Freemason leader was in Kenya. Because I always tell you, Kenya is a portal. Kenya is the biggest gateway of the whole universe. Hakuna kitu inaweza fanyika kwa hii dunia bila kupitia pale Mount Zion. Everything must pass through Mount Zion before it comes to earth. That is why all presidents of other countries, popes, kings, the queens, they must come to Kenya, because they know the energy in Kenya is very powerful. Only Kenyans who do not know what they are carrying. But it's time now, the law of times and seasons. You Kenyans, you wake up so that you can know what you are carrying. You are carrying the Lion of Judah. You are carrying the promised land. You are carrying Canaan. And it's time we behave like the chosen ones of God, because Kenya is chosen. Kenya in Kikuyu is called Getwabagia Shioneki. I can't remember well. Getwabagia Shioneki. I was told by my grandfather. Kitambo. Getwabagia Shioneki. I hope it's correct. Getwabagia Shioneki. I think it's the name. Don't worry, my Kikuyu sometimes is Chikoleko, but I'm trying. Okay. So Kenyans, let's open our eyes. Let's open our ears, so that nobody will dare steal our Odhamaki, our kingdom. Also Africans, join Kenyans, because Kenya is the root cause. We are the ones bringing change. Change is starting from Kenya. We are in the front line to bring change. So you Africans, you have to unite with us, so that we can all raise our vibrations, so that we can be able to overthrow these Roman Empire kingdoms, these Babylonian kingdoms. All these systems of the world must go down, so that the kingdom of Zion must come up now. Okay, now that is all for today. I hope somebody somewhere has learned something, and now you will wake up, so that we can all guard our golden age. We don't want to say, oh yeah, we wish we knew. No, we don't want to say, oh yeah, we don't want to go next year we go to the pity party corner crying, oh yeah. Oh yeah is not our portion. Our portion is that we are superpower. You know Kenya is the superpower. Kenya is taking the place of US. Now I say wale mko US mwanzani kujipanga. Very soon mnakurudi home. Yes, because Kenya is becoming a superpower. Kenya is becoming a kingdom. You see, so Kenya will be everything. Because I told you, the wealth of the nations is hidden in Kenya. Go look for Mozambican belt. Go Google Mozambican belt. Mozambican belt, that is where the wealth of the nation is hidden by God. And also in Mount Kenya, also the wealth of the nation is hidden there. Also in Ngong Hills. I'm telling you, God has hidden so many things in Kenya. When the king comes, because he will have the keys of the spirit to open, you will see. Kenya can be able to feed the whole world. I'm telling you, if you only know who your country is, I don't know what to tell you. Your country, nile ule msee. So you should wake up in large numbers so that we should not waste this age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius and the golden age. The golden age is the bigger age. The golden age usually stays for millions and millions of years, but the age of Aquarius will stay for 2,000 years because it's the smaller age, the sub-age of the golden age. Okay, just like the way Kali Yoga, its sub-age was the age of Pisces. Okay, yes, that is how the system works, the cycles of the world. The world has cycles, times and seasons. The times and seasons that God operates with. Okay, now I hope you're getting something, and I hope you're waking up. We are really trying our best to empower you, to achanue, at least so that you can be able to take your power back, because Africans were very intelligent, but our intelligence was stolen by this Roman Empire. But it's time for us to take our power back through knowledge. Okay, so let me stop there. I will see you in the next one, and take good care of your mental health. Practice mindfulness. Always observe whatever you are thinking. Always guard your emotions, because you know your emotions create your life experiences. So that you can stop attracting negative people, negative situations. You are always complaining the way you are broke. Everything is here. The power of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is your soul, which is your superpower. The I am that lives within you. You're very powerful. Don't let anybody bring you down the way you're hopeless. No. Hopeless back to center. As Africans, we are very powerful, and we should know ourselves so that we can take our power in this age of Aquarius, where power is returning back to the people, you and I. Okay? Yes, I am here to encourage you as your sister in prosperity. Okay, so that we will move out of that victimhood mentality mode we were kept on, the mental slavery mode we were kept on by our colonizers. It's time for us to move from that box. They caged us in a cage. It's time for us to move away from that cage so we can take our power back. Okay, now remember to subscribe, comment, like, and share so that we can build our community together, and we can all work as a collective consciousness. Teamwork. Here there's no competition, just teamwork and love and light. Okay, let us bring back our Ubuntu and Umoja of Africans, because I'm telling you, when we unite, there's no way this Roman Empire will be able to rule us, or these Babylonians will be able to rule us. That is why they divided us by bringing religion. But when we unite, all of us, we unite as one, guess what? We'll be able to take our power even within a day. Yes, unity is everything. The Ubuntu and Umoja of Africans is the secret here. So always practice that Ubuntu and Umoja of Africans. If you happen to know as hidden knowledge, go to TikTok or go to YouTube. Tell everybody so that we can all wake up in large numbers, and we can all overturn the Kali Yoga system and bring forth our golden age, the Messianic kingdom. Okay? So, until next time, see you when you see me. Ciao.